That's the problem we're trying to solve. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the inaugural InnovationMAP Awards presented by TechWave. I'm Natalie Harms, founding editor of InnovationMAP. Thanks so much for joining us. And that goes for those of you joining us tonight, as well as our live stream viewers. Tonight is meant to be a celebration of innovation and the people who power this growing ecosystem. Welcome to the inaugural InnovationMAP Awards presented by TechWave. I'm Natalie Harms, founding editor of InnovationMAP. Thanks so much for joining us. For those of you joining us tonight.
Tonight's meant to be a celebration of Houston, innovation, and the people who power this growing ecosystem. We started InnovationMAP almost 3 years ago to be the voice of InnovationMAP in Houston, because that's what's happening here in Bayou City. It deserves to be vocalized. Houston, because what's happening here in the Bayou City deserves to be vocalized. Houston has always been an innovative city, from putting a man on the moon to putting the first artificial heart in a human. As exciting as each of these feats of innovation were, I'm even more thrilled to see what Houston innovators come up with next, especially those standing in this room tonight. Welcome to the inaugural and InnovationMAP Awards, presented by TechWave. I'm gonna go outside. But hey, for some reason there's only one XLR line. Why don't you get those guys to run another XLR line? 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 40. It's coming from channel 3. From out here. This is the channel 3. So this is for the other person being interviewed. So they have a mic to hold on to. Thank you so much. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Not out of the speakers. Not hearing me out of the speakers isn't that big of a deal because this is just going to the stream. So as soon as we're ready to go, I'd like. Hey, what's up, man? Okay. Let's go back there. And do you need Aldo or that guy that was up there? So while you're figuring that out, can we do audio from up here? Whoa. Yeah, there you go. Check 1, 2. Can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah. Back it down. Yeah. Back it down a touch. All right. Okay. Sure. Hey, what's up, Sean? Hey. You butt dialed me? Hey, I can hear myself. Nope. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it's still, Blake can still hear it? That's right. This is only for stream. All right. Yep. All right, so are we good to start doing this? Doing the live feed from out here. Check 1, 2.
Russ, can you text us and tell us how it sounds? How do I sound now? Russ? Currently. How do I sound? I still have a loop and a distortion. It's not great. So there's still a loop and a distortion. Are you hearing that, Blake? All right, Blake. What are the levels at the switcher? Are they turned up really high? Like going to Russ. What's our output? Levels are negative 10. It was better a minute ago before I switched it up. I can. Russ is saying it's sounding distorted. Are we sending line levels to the switcher, or are we sending? Yeah, let's see. Well, if it's line level, check the 8 to the leg, make sure that's line level. I hear something. Trying right now. Hey, how are you, everybody? Maybe it's my phone. I'm not sure. I'm gonna hang up. See if that works better. How's that sound now, guys? Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Terrible. Very terrible. We do have a loop somewhere. Put this down and I'm gonna go back up there to help.
To the rich. Oh yeah, what's up, little Uzi Vert? He's in the building, don't give him no freaking dirt. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? I thought it was your only Vado. And this could also be acting weird, cause there's no EQ on it. Just sing away, baby. I want you to just sing like you never sang in your lifetime. What more can you add? Uzi. Michael.
InnovationMAP almost 3 years ago to be the voice of innovation.
That should be Uzi.
Because what's happening here in the Bayou City deserves to
Do you have
be
some Dugan on them?
vocalized.
Might need to lighten
Check.
up.
How am I sounding? Check, check, check. Hopefully it's sounding good.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Mic check. Tell me how it is.
1, 2, 3.
Before I introduce
Because
our
this
final
is
Ooh.
Thriller,
Thanks.
Thriller Night,
sponsors, but
and no one's going to
Innovation
save you
Awards
from
program
the
possible.
beast about
They
to
can.
strike.
Great
You
reason.
know it's Thriller,
Vertex Community
Thriller Night.
or Roses
You're fighting
Bourbon.
for your life inside a killer thriller tonight.
Presenting sponsor.
You hear the door slam and realize there's nowhere to run.
Let me know
You
how
feel the
this
cold
sounds.
hand and wonder if you've ever seen the
Let me know
sun.
cannon.
You close your eyes and hope that this is
Speaker,
just an
narrative,
imagination.
Dialogue notes starting at
But all the
7
while, you
p.m.
hear the creature creeping up behind. You're out of time.
Please help me
Because this
welcome
is Thriller.
Raj,
Thriller Night. There ain't no
Chief
second
Executive
chance
Officer,
against the
co-founder,
thing
Techwood.
for 40 eyes.
Good evening. It's great to be here at the
You're fighting
2021
for your life
Innovation
inside of Killer Thriller tonight.
Mic check. I'm checking the mic. Let me know how it's sounding.
All right, we're here live at the meet and greet. Looks like a lot of corporate people. I'm going to pick somebody off the street and interview them.
Check, check.
Excuse me, ma'am, come over here. Hi, how are you?
Check.
My name is Larry Westfall. Who are you with?
This is the podium.
I'm with AT&T.
2, 3,
And what do you do there?
5, 6,
I'm a scout for
7,
models.
8,
Would you be interested?
9, 10,
Yeah, sure.
11,
Mic.
What does that
12,
pay?
13,
About
14,
$12,000 a week.
Segway presents the
Yeah,
Innovation Map Award.
I'm currently working
1,
with Trey
2,
Stanley.
3,
Ooh, gross.
5,
Well,
6, 7,
It's just like a
8,
side gig.
9, 10.
Planning
1, 2,
for a
3,
big 60th birthday party.
5,
Sorry, yeah,
6,
you're good. You're good.
Okay, well, tell Trey I said hi, but I still think he's gross. All right, I won't tell him.
I don't know. Sean, come on, man. Sure. Hello, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
why.
7, 8.
Let me know when you're done. Text me. Let me know. Testing 1, 2, 3.
14, 15,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2, 3.
5, 6, 7, 8,
1,
9,
2,
10.
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
1, 2,
10.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
1,
8,
2, 3, 4,
This
5,
mic
6,
left of the
7,
camera.
9,
Baby,
10.
if you look on camera
1,
3.
2, 3, 4, 5,
3, 4,
6,
5, 6,
7,
7, 8,
8,
9,
9,
10.
10. How are you?
1,
Alright, we're
2,
testing
3.
audio just to get it. We're about to start
1,
doing
2,
interviews.
3. Testing
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2,
Testing 1, 2, 3.
6,
Can you hear me?
7,
Text me and let me know if it's good or
8, 9,
not.
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One time. You good? Uzi. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I am now FaceTiming to see where we're at. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, Blake?
4, 5, 6,
All right.
7, 8, 9.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Loud and clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. Blake, nod if you can hear me. All right. Can you hear Uzi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you hear Uzi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So we're still talking here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Is it our connection to the streaming? All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Testing 1, 2, 3. Uzi, look at your phone. Wave if you can hear me, Uzi.
Did you meet your mic ready?
Sure. A sure mic, Uzi?
Chipotle.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Like that sound that you're feeling?
1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The meet and greet is fixing to start. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blake, do you copy? We are fixing to open the hatch on Apollo 11. We are now landing on the moon. Apparently, it looks like about 3 inches of dirt. We have now landed successfully. Do you copy, Houston?
What'd you land successfully?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Loud and clear. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Loud and clear. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good shot of your beard there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Testing. All right. Testing the mics out.
We check because we
Sure. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Larry, can you hear me?
Sure. Can you hear me? Turn around. Easy. How long is this test going to go?
My mouth is dry. My chin.
Sure. That's a sure. Act like you're taking a selfie. Send it to Austin. Take a selfie. Take it in the background. Say sure. Take a selfie. Uzi. Capture that in the background.
Okay. Oh yeah, cause I can't work. It's not work. I can't tell. You can't see her. Yeah. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, sure. Sure, 6, sure, 7, sure. Sure. Shoot, Mike. Sure. 12 o'clock. I got a buddy. Keep talking. Check. All right, yeah, I'll read the script. All right, here we go. This is the script, and this is the microphone on the podium. And I'm gonna read the script that is on the podium. This is the podium microphone. Welcome to the inaugural InnovationMAP Awards presented by TechWave. I'm Natalie Harms, founding editor of InnovationMAP. All right.
Okay, can you guys hear me now? Hey, how do I sound? I sound great, right? Okay. Check, 1, 2, how do I sound? How do I sound on this mic? On mic 2. Can you guys hear me on mic 2? That sounds good too. Okay. So it sounds good.
Are we ready?
One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
I was just wondering if we could move down so we could sit. Could we move the camera down so I could?
You want to just sit down instead of stand?
Yeah, I was talking to my boss about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And leave. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Russ, pick up your FaceTime phone call, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick up your FaceTime from Trey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So today I have the president of ExxonMobil with us today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We good?
I switched it so I will be sitting. I switched it so we're sitting.
Hey, check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes. No.
Okay. What about this mic over here? What about this mic? Is this one coming in and out as well? Or does this one sound good? Now it doesn't sound good. Okay. Plug this one back in.
Testing 1, 2,
How
3.
does it sound now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Check.
1,
1,
2,
2.
3. 1,
Can
2,
you hear
3. 1, 2, 3. Let Trey know if you can hear us. 1, 2, 3.
Distortion on our voices or because the music's too loud? Do we need to turn
1,
down the
2,
music?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Thanks so much for
1, 2, 3.
attending as well as
All right, so let's start back.
thanks so much for joining us. And that goes for those who joining us tonight at the Cannon, as well as all of our live stream viewers. Tonight is meant to be a celebration of Houston innovation and the people who power this growing ecosystem. We started Innovation Lab almost 3 years ago to be the voice of innovation in Houston, because what's happening here in Value City deserves to be overrun. Houston has always been an innovative city, from putting a man on the moon to the first artificial heart in the human. As exciting as each of those feats of innovation were, I'm even more thrilled to see what Houston innovators come up with next, especially those standing on the street tonight. Speaking up tonight, let's get down to it.
we're testing 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Hey, this is mic 3. How's it sound? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you guys hear mic 3? Okay. Here's mic 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How's mic 2 sound, guys? Can you hear me? Okay.
And you're a finalist, right?
And I'm CEO of TechWave, who is sponsoring this event.
You could say that about yourself when I say this is. Hello and welcome to the annual InnovationMAP Awards. My name is Alex Giannis. I'll be the interviewee for this evening. Today I have with me.
This is Raj Gumadapu, founder and CEO of TechWave. Excited to be a sponsor of this event as well.
Yeah. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions real quick. And
Yep.
First off, what categories are you a part of for the finalist awards?
I'm part of diversity category and as
Okay.
well as the People's Choice category as a judge. Super excited to see all the nominations go through the innovative ideas that are coming up and how various innovators in Houston are coming together to develop technology that helps both society and as well as businesses.
And on that note, so How do you feel about actually being selected as a finalist in these awards?
So as I said, we are not the company that is nominated. We are the sponsor of the event.
Okay.
So I'm part of the judge group.
Oh,
and,
you're a judge.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
So we are actually sponsoring the awards as well.
Okay.
So that's why get to meet all the people and be able to see the innovation coming
Actually
through is
happening,
great.
Yeah. So who all is here to support you? Do you have anyone on the live stream that you would like to shout out or anything?
No, I think I don't want to be partial to somebody. I think a lot of companies that have great ideas have started with a great progress, and we are super excited to see all of that. And I think good luck for all the innovators for this evening.
Cool. So can I get a little bit of insight? Who are you voting for the People's Choice Award?
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So lastly, just real quick, what are you most excited for in this event? What are you looking forward to just, while going through this event? I know we've already about an hour into it, but what are you most excited about tonight?
Yeah, I mean, say there's been more than 1.5 years that anybody, I would say, has gone to these kind of events, especially locally for meeting the local companies and local businesses, peers that are founding companies. So this event is really bringing all the people and recognize the success that's going on in the city.
Exactly.
And really have an opportunity to connect with each other so that we can grow our business faster. So that's the most exciting piece. Finally putting the real face to the names rather than looking at on the Zoom calls.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So, yeah, this is nice to actually have people out here at the event and people
Yeah.
could actually, show up. And it's also nice to be able to live stream it so more people could see it here. So thank
Yep.
you. I appreciate the time.
Thank you very
for
much.
the short questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Oh, wait. Okay, so. Welcome back, and I'm here with another interviewee. So this is a finalist here at our ceremony tonight, and this is...
Hi, my name is Mike Francis. I'm the CEO of Nanotech.
Nice to meet you. So first thing first, can I have a little bit insight of what category or categories you are involved in tonight?
Yeah, we are nominated for the People's Choice Award and the Clean Energy Business Award as well.
Okay, cool. And may I ask, what does it mean for you to be a finalist at this at these awards tonight?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's such an honor, one, to represent nanotech, but also to represent the city of Houston. The growing startup economy in Houston is on a trajectory that it's fun to be a part of. So just representing nanotech in the city is a lot of fun, and we're just thrilled to be here.
Yeah. And so are you here by yourself, or do you have support here?
Yeah, we have our chief operating officers here.
Cool.
So we're hoping to have a good night.
Yeah, sure, for sure. And do you have anyone on the live stream watching? You want to shout out at anyone?
Yeah, we got all my family in New Braunfels, Texas, and wife and 3 kids home here in Katy cheering us on.
Perfect. And so can you just tell me a little bit more about the company and like what about your technology, like, that you have done?
Yeah, so we're a material science company. We have a new-to-the-world technology that does fireproofing and insulation. So we're the top fireproofing material commercially available. We fireproof to about 1,800 degrees Celsius and at minimal thickness, and then we insulate per thickness better than any material on the planet. So for example, we can coat a roof, and our average energy savings when we coat the roof is about a 55% savings.
Wow. Okay. So that's a big savings right there. So now you said you are part of the People's Choice. Okay. So are you planning on voting for anybody else?
Yeah. So Chris Buckner from Mainline, who is I don't know if he's the People's Choice, but he's part of the gaming. He's really doing a great thing for our Houston economy as well. Yeah, I think they're all great nominees. I'm just really excited to be a part of the nominees.
And on your excitement level, what are you most excited for tonight? Like, what are you most looking forward to?
This crowd that we have here is just so much fun. The networking is amazing. We're meeting connections not only with startups that are part of our cohort here in Houston, but also people that are interested in investing and in using our product. So the last hour has just been outstanding, just mingling with people here.
Perfect. Well, that's all the questions I had for now. So I just hope you have a great rest of your night and enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah. Bye. Welcome back to the InnovationMAP Awards. I have another finalist with me, and his name is?
Aaron Canopi with Seats.
And you're with?
With Seats.
Okay, perfect. So, first things first, I want to just, kind of get into what categories you are here. Is there multiple categories or just one?
We're in one category for the Sports Tech Award.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, and so what do you like? How do you feel about being selected as a finalist for these awards?
It's great, primarily because we've got such a great team who's been really committed and dedicated and just worked so hard over this past year. And a lot of them are here tonight, so they get to see, some of the recognition that's being given by the community. And whether we win or not, it's irrelevant. It's just really good for them to see that people appreciate the hard work they do.
Yeah, so on that note, you have a good amount of people out here at the award ceremony with you?
Yeah, we do. We've got about 10 of our team here tonight.
Oh, awesome. And what about on the live stream? Do you have anyone that you want to shout out or anything?
Anybody and everybody who goes to sporting events. Use the app. We'll deliver your beer.
Okay, and then so about your app a little bit, can you tell me a little bit more about your company and just what it's done for the technology?
So our company is Rivalry Technologies. We have a platform called Seats, so we do mobile ordering. We started out doing stadiums, so we're at places like NRG Stadium with the Texans, Minute Maid with the Astros, We're at the New York Mets. We're all over in about 10, 15 states. And so if you're sitting in your seat and you don't want to miss the game, you simply use our app to order your beer, your food, have it brought right to your seat, have it made available for pickup. So
okay, cool.
We're now integrated with Major League Baseball, others like that. And then we also, we're getting into healthcare, business dining, and higher education.
Well, that's awesome. That's obviously, you know, a very innovative app that you have going there. So, on that, what are you most excited for this evening? I know you're saying it's not, you don't care. I mean, winning is always great, but that's not everything for you tonight. So, what are you actually most excited for this?
You know, it's been a long 18 months for everybody, so I'm really glad just to be back to see this Houston, you know, this thriving and vibrant Houston innovation ecosystem come back together after such a long period of time. And again, I'm excited that my team gets to come out and just see, some reward for all their good work that they've done, right? Just a nice night out, people together after a long, pandemic, if you will.
Yes, sir. A long while without any contact with anyone. So, my last question: have you been able to already, for the People's Choice Awards, have you already picked anyone yet? Are you going to vote, or what? How are you feeling about the People's Choice Awards?
Yeah, you know, I've got a couple of favorites in there that I'm thinking about. You know, depending on how many drinks I have, it could be Cheers.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Lion Guard. I know a few of those guys. I appreciate the hard work they do. So. Topple is great as well. Kim Rath and her team. So it's hard to choose. There's so many different great companies that all deserve to win.
Yes, sir.
I'll have to save my pick until the very last minute.
Well, awesome. That's all the questions I have for you tonight, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Yes, sir. We're good. Thank you so much. That's perfect.
College.
Yes, sir. And today you are doing what with this great event?
Yeah, absolutely. We are privileged to be the sponsor for the BIPOC Awards, which is Black and Indigenous People of Color Awards. Just a great honor for us, and an important part of our program here with the Founders District and with the Canon. You know, it's a great partnership for us, and then InnovationMAP as well.
Yeah. So how were you able to get involved with the InnovationMAP?
Well, they asked me to sponsor it.
Okay.
You know, they're good colleagues. They reach a lot of our students. You know, Houston Community College is emerging with creativity, innovation, creating the next generation of entrepreneurs. So this is the perfect award for us. And
Yes,
as
sir.
a matter of fact, the Founders District is sponsoring for our students the Future Founders Club. So our students will be all over here trying to become entrepreneurs and win awards themselves.
Yes, sir. I could say myself I went to HCC for a little bit.
Everybody did.
Yeah, I feel like everyone in the Houston area at one point was at HCC for a good while. So, yeah, so the next question I have for the People's Choice Awards, do you know anyone about who's on the polling for it, or have you already voted for the People's Choice Awards?
I've seen the names of the companies, and and they're small business startups.
Yes, sir.
This is an encouragement. This is keep going, keep making it happen for Houston. This is the future of Houston. So glad HCC is right in the middle of it.
Yes, sir, and we're glad to have you a part of this. So, last thing that I would ask you, we don't want to hold you for too long. What are you most excited for tonight? As being a sponsor, you get to see a different light of what's going on here. How do you feel just as a sponsor and seeing it all come to fruition?
Well, I think just being a part of it, part of the energy, just part of the excitement, and again, part of the future of Houston. This is it. If you haven't been to the Cannon, if you haven't been to these kinds of startup operations, man, get here fast, because this is the way this is the wildcatting of the 21st century.
Yes, sir. And on that note, I would just like to say thank you for taking some time to interview with me, and this is the end of this interview. So thank you. Yes, sir. All right. Have a great rest of your evening. Who you are. Try standing up right near that mark. Perfect. Welcome back to the InnovationMAP Awards. My name is Alex John as your host, and this is
Kim Roxy,
and you're with
founder of Lamique Beauty.
Perfect. So, first things first, I want to ask you, what category are you here as a finalist for?
I'm here under the category of under 40.
Perfect.
And then also the BIPOC award.
Oh, okay, so you're in two.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm in two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, what are you most excited for, just being here, or what are you looking forward to in this evening?
Well, first of all, I got to put on real shoes today. So I felt real good about that, right? But I'm really excited about the startup community here in Houston coming together and being able to meet some of them. So some of the founders that I love and sort of admire and like following their journeys, I get to see them here in person today, which is really good.
Yes. So, on that note, what does it mean for you to be selected as a finalist at these awards?
Yeah, it means that we're, heading in the right direction. And that it's so good to, sometimes just be noticed for the work that you're doing with us. We're creating clean beauty products, a lot of times for the women who are overlooked and but spend the most money. Yeah. And so I am really excited that I manufacture our products here in Houston, and we could be here today to really celebrate that and celebrate what we're doing. And so I'm just really excited about that. And being selected is representation for me.
Exactly. It's huge. It's awesome.
Yes.
So next thing I would ask, so is there anyone here with you, or are you just?
Oh my gosh, my nephew is here, which I'm so excited about because he just got a job. He's still in college at Accenture, so I'm excited for him and his career in technology starting off. And but I'm just really excited to be here with him because it really speaks to legacy.
Exactly. Legacy is huge.
Yeah.
So, is there anyone on live stream that you also would like to shout out? You know, we have a live stream going.
Oh my gosh, I want to shout out to all the bad chicks out there who are doing their thing, who are mothers, who are entrepreneurs, who are underestimated and underrepresented. I'm here for you. We got next. Let's go.
Yeah. So I heard you earlier. You were talking briefly about your company, but like I just want to hear a little bit more about it and like how you got it started. Can you kind of fill me in?
Yeah. So I'm a native Houstonian. I'm from Houston, Texas, proudly. And at the age of 21, I opened up my own makeup shop, and I ran that for 14 years.
Awesome.
I was a small business owner here in Houston. Well, I created a product that did really good here locally, and I decided that I would turn it into a product that women could get, and they could shop for makeup more easily, more efficiently. And so I created Lamique Beauty, the beauty tech-enabled company that we have now, where you can go on there, you can use AR to try on our products virtually. You can use our quiz to get recommended the right products. And it's a way for women to buy makeup easily. Before, when you think about buying makeup, like finding your complexion and stuff, that was hard. But Lamique is making that easy.
Yeah.
And we're using great ingredients that are made right here in Houston to do it.
I love to hear that. I really, really do love to hear that. So, you know, I don't want to keep you forever. So my last question I'll ask you real quick is, for the People's Choice Awards, have you been able to look at the list of businesses who you liking? Are you voting? Have you already voted? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I don't want to give it away.
Not yet?
Because who I voted for, because I don't want anybody to come get me. But I already have in mind who I'm voting for because I love their product and what they're doing and what they're building. And it's around sustainability. And so, yeah, that's my clue.
Well, you know, I love to hear it. I love to have a clue there. I do. So, you know, that's all I have for you today.
Thank
I really
you so much. You look so good. You look so handsome.
You look so
got
pretty.
ready for this, okay, guys?
Yes.
He got ready for this.
We took some time. I need some makeup, though, to really get it going.
But your skin got a nice little dew to it. It got a nice little glow.
I appreciate it. Yes. Well, so, yeah, I appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy it. It looks, you know, like a great time. So.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. That was awesome. Thank you.
That was great, right?
Yes.
one of the dilemmas tonight is that everyone was having such a good time in the other room, nobody wanted to come in here. But I can assure you that after this program is done, we'll all go back there, and it's pretty cool in there. So we'll be back there soon. Is this the moment? All right, first of all, I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. It is truly amazing to see this collection of bright, savvy, innovative people all in one space. You're a remarkable group, and it's a privilege to stand amongst you and to have you all here tonight. And for those of you watching via live stream, what a great night it will be, whether you're here or watching. We have a lot to celebrate tonight. One of the things we want to celebrate is our location. We are doing this at the Cannon, and in my humble opinion, the Cannon is one of the great innovation hubs in all of the country. I may be a little bit biased, but this setting, these people, this place is a really special night because tonight, for the first time, we are celebrating the first ever InnovationMAP Awards. Very exciting night. And when I look around the room, I know I see a lot of people with a lot of energy, a lot of innovators, a lot of people who have built great companies, who are on great trajectories. And there's going to be a lot of wealth created in this room and a lot of impact for people who are employed by these businesses. So it's a great night to celebrate innovation. Before we get into the program, I want to thank our sponsors. We've had a great collection of sponsors who have come forth and enabled tonight. The Cannon, of course, because the Cannon has been our partner in hosting us here. But several others I want to highlight. Veritex Community Bank. It's a great group. Veritex is here this evening, and Veritex will be sponsoring the Female Founded Business Award. And John Heine is here. John, where are you? There's John over in the corner. If you haven't met John and his team, he's got Kelly here, Castell, Tunde. They're all here. A great group from Veritex Community Bank. And you'll hear from John as he gives out an award later. Houston Community College is here tonight. And Dr. Hodges, if you'd raise your hand, you need to meet Dr. Hodges. We invited him because we wanted to raise the IQ in the building, and you have done so tonight very successfully. Thank you. I want to highlight Gray Reed. They are a collection of very astute attorneys. Gray Reed is a great law firm in town. They're actually helping me with a separate business venture, a SPAC right now. Nancy Bostic is here, and she's done great work on the SPAC that we're doing. So Gray Reed will be presenting an award later, and you'll be hearing from Nancy. While we were over there, we enjoyed great beverage and great food, and so I want to give a shout out to the team with Four Roses Bourbon. Nick Telemonte has come forth again and served us great drink. My position tonight is that once I'm done speaking, I'm going to go and start sipping. So I encourage everybody to take Four Seasons Bourbon. It is outstanding. It's the best, and you will enjoy it. I also want to give a shout out to Bo Pasta and Pizza. Ben McPherson is here. He has come forth and offered us great food tonight. It was delicious, was it not? Did you love it? It was outstanding, and so congrats to Bo. It's Bo Pasta and Pizza, and they're downtown. You need to go see them in Market Square. Please give them your business, and you'll love them. They're really exceptional. And then lastly, and mostly, I wanted to acknowledge the presenting sponsors tonight, TechWave. And if you haven't met TechWave, they're a great group. They're a great team. There are a number of TechWave team members here tonight. They provide outstanding IT services and solutions. They do it for a variety of different industries, a variety of different companies of all sizes. They're exceptional people. And I can say to the two guys I've really gotten to know the most through this process, Raj and Raj, You all have been wonderful people to get to partner with and collaborate on the development of this great night. So thank you so much to TechWave. And with that, I am excited to kick off tonight's program by introducing you to Natalie Harms. She's probably somebody who needs no introduction. It was November of 2018 that we started InnovationMAP, a very exciting new platform for Gow Media. When we launched it, Natalie was in the fold with us. She has her fingerprints over all of everything we've done at InnovationMAP. If you go to InnovationMAP, you will see Natalie's name all over it. She has been instrumental in the development of the site. She was the right person in the right place for us at Gow Media. So I want to just give her credit for what she has done. Yes, for Gow Media, certainly for InnovationMAP, but then also for the city of Houston, because we view InnovationMAP as a great platform to tell the great stories of innovation in this great city. So with that, I turn it over to Natalie Harms.
Hello, everyone. Well, with that intro, do I even need to say anything? Tonight is meant to be a celebration of Houston innovation and the people who power this growing innovation ecosystem. We started InnovationMAP, as David said, 3 years ago, to be the voice of innovation in Houston, because what's happening here really deserves to be talked about. So from putting a man on the moon to the first artificial heart in a human, and as exciting as those feats of innovation are, I'm more excited about what's to come for Houston, especially from the people in this room. So let's just get right down to it. And I'm gonna have Raj come up and deliver his keynote address.
Good evening, everybody. What an exciting evening. It's been probably more than 1.5 years that we had an opportunity like this to meet in person, not through some screen or something like that, and really get to know what we are doing, how we are growing our businesses, and what innovations that we are working on. And a lot of people that I've met this evening, it's been an exciting opportunity for me to do that. Let me see if I can. I'll go back to that. When we had TechWave as an organization has been there since 2004. I'm a co-founder and a CEO at TechWave. We've started this business in Philadelphia and started growing in providing various services to the enterprises and evolved as a global digital transformation provider. And as we are growing, and as we're growing in numbers, in employees, and as well as the technology diversity and business acumen that we needed, we were looking at the opportunity and looking at the cities that are out there so that we can move our company headquarters and start growing to the next level. And that's when we found Houston. One is obviously I've been coming here for quite some time, but at the same time, when we looked at the kind of, not just the technologies, but the business related knowledge along with the technology expertise, when we looked at that, we found Houston as an attractive place to come. And that's when we moved our headquarters. After that, pandemic started, and our intention always has been to really connect to the ecosystem here and understand what's going on in the city and how we can be partners to various businesses here that are developing an exciting ideas, solutions, and innovations. So that's when we reached out to InnovationMAP and jointly started this event to celebrate the success and, most importantly, bring all the innovators together under one roof and kind of have this network built. So here, you may be wondering, who is this guy? Is it a wanted person or picture of a missing person? Any guesses? No, it's me. It's me back in my small village back in India, where I grew up and did majority of my education, and never in my wildest dreams thought about starting an organization like this, being an entrepreneur, and grow this company. But one of the things that my mother used to say all the time, focus on learning, and you can do everything else will come to you. That's been my focus, and with the experience that I've gained, myself and my brother started this business, and really being a customer-centric approach that we have taken has evolved us to be where we are. So all the innovators and dreamers that are in this room, I know I've gone through the companies and profiles and what you guys are doing, the opportunity that is in front of us, how technology is evolving on day-to-day basis, and the business models are changing at a rapid pace. So this is a huge opportunity for all the things that we are doing, and I think as a collective group, we can accomplish a lot of things. If I can be here, I know everyone in this room can definitely do a lot more things in that direction. So quick about TechWave. TechWave is a global system integrator, a digital transformation provider. We help organizations of all sizes, product companies in when they conceive the idea to really take it onto the paper, build the roadmap, and really develop MVP and go in that journey, and also mid-sized enterprises in being their trusted technology partner and solving the business needs for them using the technology, and large enterprises in terms of various things that we are helping them with. So we bring kind of combination of expertise, but really be that company that is agile and close to the customer and really understand the business problem and solve that. We do that with 2,000 plus TechWavians that are out there, super smart individuals, comes from various different backgrounds and various different expertises, and have run businesses, have been in the shoes of developing a product, but come onto the other side to really take that knowledge and help organizations. And that's our strength, that's our assets, that's what we are defined by. We operate in 12 countries, and we have about more than 500 customers globally as an organization. So that's a bit about TechWave and what we do. So coming to our service offerings, we are digital transformation service provider. Everything that you are doing around technology transformation, building new products, and whether you want to optimize, improve the efficiency, automate, all of those services comes under our umbrella of digital transformation services. We work with the organizations closely in that roadmap. And we also have an engineering services as an offering where we are helping telecom operators of all sizes, take AT&T and few other companies like that, in expanding their broadband footprint and as well as expanding the 5G network by providing them the design services, back-end design services, using technology again. And that's another expertise that we have and go to market with. And the enterprise application services, again, this is the area where we are working with the core ERP technology, core backbone systems that running the operations of your enterprise and helping in implementation of those and management of those applications. So in all, you can look at TechWave as a end-to-end, right-sized, agile integration partner that can really start small or wherever you want to start, grow with you as you grow, and be a trusted partner in your journey. So given that a lot of innovators and using technology as a backbone to develop products and services, to deep dive a little bit on the service offerings that we have in that space, we have various offerings around really working as your studio to develop MVP product and work with you how that can scale, what is your business model, what's the next step, how it has to be structured to really support your growth strategy. That's a one offering. And we have application development services that extends as your team. You may be owning the architecture. We will be the development partner, or we can own the architecture. Development can be done by some. So various offerings like that. We are the flexible partner in that space. And another important thing is we bring a lot of expertise from the enterprises side. You know, when you're developing a product that's a B2B product where it has to go and sit in the ecosystem of an enterprise, we bring in that knowledge. We partner with you to successfully implement that in the companies. And that's where our expertise comes in, our business value comes in, and really be your integration partner, right, to go to the market while you are focusing on the product itself. And the co-innovation, we're not just stopping at the technology services. We are actually working with a lot of entrepreneurs, founders, in working with them, investing our human capital, knowledge, and as well as the investing money as well. So we have that service offering as well, where we find the idea, we really like it, we want to have our skin in the game. We are going ahead, even putting money on the table to work with innovators. So that's definitely, we are doing that so I just wanted to highlight few pieces that really relevant for this group here. This is a quick example of the companies and products that we develop. So on a couple of examples where we are helping a language translation company, global language translation company, in really automating and digitalizing their translation services using WordSync as a platform. And TechWave has been in that journey with the customer and developed that. And Pavilio is another platform in the healthcare platform, healthcare industry, where it's helping to solve the complexity around offering the government-funded services to various individuals, and how that a cohesive way can be offered to the people, and really making the service easy for ultimately the people that need them. And on the other side, we have the portfolio of the companies where TechWave itself is a investor and own the equity stake in those companies, and there are in the market going after. Eliomo is an example, which is a blockchain platform addressing the counterfeit problem in the industry. And we are really at the launch stage of that, working with the initial prototype customers and going after that. Vertical Discovery is a platform in the area of e-discovery, where a lot of legal side of it, really complex technology. How do you integrate and get the information that you need to support your legal issues, and various other things. iMicron on the technology space in having as a platform for us help to service delivery, IoT products that help in track and trace of various products. So we are not just coming from the services in background alone. Our expertise, full-rounded expertise, that we can sit in the shoes of founders and how effectively you are using every dollar that you are raising in quickly building the product, making it scalable, efficient, and taking to the market. And that's where TechWave really comes into the providing that service and value to our customers. So this evening, a little bit about TechWave, and the super exciting thing is, when I was going through all the nominations and kind of ideas that have come together and have funded and has been worked at, it's been really pleasure to get to know all of you and see from what's happening in the city and how we can really be partners in that journey. I want to thank every one of you to nominating your companies and really coming out here and spending time and getting to know each other. That's been super exciting. I really wanted to thank you all for that, and also thank InnovationMAP for doing this with us and taking this as a first opportunity to bring everybody back at the fag end of this pandemic. And lastly, I want to just introduce my team. I think probably you have met them here as well. Raj Rentala, he's on the back there, heads our marketing and inside sales group globally. And he is actually the driver behind this event and kind of really bringing it. We have Mike Nasser, who is our head of our customer service organization in North America. And Mike, and then we have Herbert John, Chris White from our client service organization. We have Frank and David from our customer engagement side, and we have our business support team as well here. So we really wanted to be the team that you can share your ideas and work with. And the way that we have grown this company is to build by building long-term partnership. We're not looking at a quick project with quick opportunity to do something and move on. We are the company that builds the relationships and starts delivering the product. And with all the innovation that is going on and all the contribution that you are doing to the society and especially to the Houston tech community, I think we can be a key partners in that. And again, I want to thank you all for that. Thank you.
I didn't know I'd have a clicker. Thanks so much, Raj. Let me get to my right page. Okay, so let's get down to business. As a quick refresher, the InnovationMAP Awards, the finalists were selected and evaluated by 7 judges, including myself. So I wanted to take a quick moment to thank my esteemed panel of judges. I cannot thank you enough or properly put into words, and I work with a lot of words, how appreciative of your time I am. If you're around, please stand and wave so that everyone else here can appreciate too. Got my clicker taken away. Because that wasn't enough, I would like to introduce Juliana Greiser, Alex Gross, who's actually not here, Raj, who you just heard from, Serafina Lalani, John Nordby, Emily Reiser, and Grace Rodriguez. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. It wasn't easy picking our finalists, so they had quite a task. Thank you all for what you did and also for what you're doing for Houston Innovation. So let's go over how tonight's going to work. We will list out the finalists in each category before announcing each winner and inviting them on stage to receive their award and to say a few words. You might have noticed that we have one category that has yet to have its winner selected. The People's Choice Startup of the Year category has 7 finalists who are going to be presenting their 60-second elevator pitches throughout the evening for the audience, both in person and online. Both of you can vote. Voting is open now. If you've seen the QR codes around, that's exactly how you do it. You can also head to innovationmapawards.com to access that link. But I encourage you to hear out those pitches before you put in your virtual ballot. So throughout the evening, if you're so inclined to share on social media, either promoting our People's Choice finalists or celebrating our winners, please be sure to tag us at InnoMapHU, H-O-U, or use the hashtag InnovationMAP Awards. Okay, let's get started because I'm anxious to see these pitches. So we're first gonna start with a batch of 3 People's Choice finalists. So we've got Cheers, Hello Alice, and Topple. So first up, Cheers.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Brooks Powell and I'm the founder of Cheers. And what I can promise you is that we are both the most innovative company here tonight and definitely the most fun. 7 years ago, I was a sophomore at Princeton, and I read an article that had just been published in the Journal of Neuroscience about a compound called DHM. This study showed that DHM could reduce short-term alcohol withdrawal, and thus was a potential drug candidate for alcohol use disorders. Being the savvy college kid that I was, I realized that since short-term alcohol withdrawal is the main reason you don't feel good the next day, Bloody Marys, hair of the dog, you know how that works, that DHM could be used, potentially, as a hangover cure. I quickly approached some of my biotech professors, convinced them to join the business, and got to work. Shortly after graduating from Princeton in 2017, I pitched on Shark Tank. Unfortunately, we didn't get a deal, primarily because Mark Cuban's an idiot. But a few months after airing, we raised 5 times the money at 4 times the valuation. They sure missed out. When we went on the show, we had done about $300,000 in revenue, and now, just 3 years later, we've done over $30 million in total revenue and are profitable. And fun fact, over 50% of our revenue comes from repeat customers. As of right now, we're primarily sold online, but be sure, soon you're gonna see our products in bars, liquor stores, grocery stores, and just about anywhere you can buy or drink alcohol. Our vision is simple. Anywhere that alcohol is sold, we want to be sold there too. It just makes sense for Cheers and alcohol to go together. We'd appreciate your vote, and we'll bribe you if it'll help. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Brooks. Okay, next we have Hello Alice, Carolyn.
Hi, everybody. I'm Carolyn Rods. I'm the co-founder and CEO at Hello Alice. I started Hello Alice as what I say is the answer to what I wish I would have had when I started my first company now over 15 years ago. We are a community, a passport through entrepreneurship that supports small business owners at every phase of their journey, connecting them to the capital, opportunities, and networks that they need to grow, all based on who they are and where they're going. We know that every entrepreneur's journey is unique, and it's our goal to make sure they get access to every resource they need along that journey. But we're more than a technology platform. Hello Alice is a movement supporting nearly 500,000 entrepreneurs today. We have distributed over $20 million in grants to those entrepreneurs. We showed up for them during the pandemic and launched the COVID-19 Business Center that supported millions of entrepreneurs across the country. And we helped distribute PPP loans through our platform to entrepreneurs that couldn't get those funds through their traditional banks. But we also proved that we can do well by doing good. We recently closed a $21 million Series B round. We've employed over 60 employees, and we just signed a multi-million dollar, multi-year contract with MasterCard to help get capital into the hands of every entrepreneur in America. So join the movement and check out more at helloalice.com, and would appreciate your vote tonight. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Carolyn. Okay, next we have Topple. Chris from Topple, yes. You are in the hot seat.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Georgian, co-founder at Topple, and I have a question for all of you. What does impact mean today? Well, for us, impact is coffee produced without child or forced labor. Impact is diamond jewelry free from conflict and warfare. Impact is carbon capture that reinvigorates our natural ecosystems. Impact is on the rise in business. Today, 90% of consumers report a desire that companies do more, care more about environmental and social issues. And yet, despite this, purpose and profit are still viewed as being at odds with each other. To increase one, you must sacrifice the other. And this is exactly why we created Topple. Built to be the world's most inclusive blockchain, our technology enables businesses, empowers businesses to unlock the power of their positive impact. Powering traceability platforms that enable price premiums for the most ethical producers, or supporting the development of new financial and trade platforms that can be used to power and create entirely new marketplaces and economies. This is what our team at Topple is all about, and this is why at Topple we believe that purpose and profit now go hand in hand. Thank you all for coming tonight. This is a lot of fun.
Thank you, Chris. Okay, so you can vote for each of those companies or a company that presents later. Voting's open now. Just a reminder on that. Okay, so let's reveal some winners. That's what everyone came for, right? First up is our BIPOC-founded business category, the Community College. This will honor Black, Indigenous, people of color who are leading business. Houston is the most diverse city in the nation, and it's important that our startup community is equitable and inclusive to reflect that. I'd like to introduce Dr. Zachary Hodges, president of Houston Community College Northwest, to name the finalists and reveal our winner.
Good evening. It's always fun to be here at the Cannon, and you know, the energy here is just incredible. I want to also say, you know, that Houston Community College wants to be right in the middle of everything that's going on here as far as innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship. We're running as fast as we can, just like you are. And so, and I also want to thank Lawson for sponsoring the Future Founders Club for our students at Houston Community College. So what an investment in the next generation, because you are what it's all about for the future of Houston. So it's a pleasure to be a part of this award, and I would like to introduce the finalists. Maybe you could stand if you're present. Ella Trope, Medical. Hello Alice. Lamech Beauty, I know you're here. And Molecule Software. And the winner is Hello Alice.
Sorry, I got so excited. Okay, next up is the female-owned business category presented by Vertex Community Bank. I have to say, I was in absolute awe of both the quality and the quantity of nominations in this category, which honors an innovative tech company founded or co-founded by a woman. I'd like to introduce John Heine, Houston Market President at Vertex Community Bank, to name the finalists and reveal our winner.
All right. Thank you, Natalie. I can't tell you how excited I am to be here. Not only a great building, but thank you to Gal Media, David, and your team. When Patty brought this idea to be a sponsor of InnovationMAP, the first thing I thought of was, you know, community bank in our name is all about being the fabric of the community and helping small businesses, and that's what we do and we do best. So this is very much aligned with what we do, and I'm excited to be presenting this award. So with that said, here are the nominees. Donate Stock, and if you would, please stand. There she is. Hello, Alice. We know where you are. RE3D Inc. Ring On. Topple. And Zebria. Yeah, congratulations to all the nominees. And the winner is Topple.
Topple, co-founded by Kim Roth, who's not here. Accepting on her behalf is her co-founder, George, who you heard from earlier. So, oh, Chris, I think Chris George. Good, thank you. Okay, so congratulations to our finalists and winners of those first two categories. We're gonna go back to those People Choice Award pitches for just a couple minutes. So GoCo and Nanotech, you're on deck. Just a reminder, the voting's open. You can vote for them now, you can vote for them later. So first up is GoCo. Okay, first up is Nanotech.
This is awesome. Hey everybody, my name is Mike Francis. I'm the CEO of Nanotech, and our mission is simple. We want to fireproof the world and reduce global energy consumption with new-to-the-world materials. So Nanotech is a true garage startup. We started here in Houston. We sold our first bucket of material out of a garage here, out of my home brewing tank. Had a lot of beard hair in it. The QA/QC probably wasn't very good at the time, so don't tell our customer that. We were the first startup selected part of the Halliburton Labs program. That's a clean energy accelerator. Shortly after that, we raised $5 million in our seed round so that we could scale up our technology. And we do two things. One, we have the top fireproofing material currently available in the market, where we can fireproof to about 3,300 degrees Fahrenheit. We work with more than 45 Fortune 500 companies across the US, and we also insulate. So we just got the data in today. We've been coating roofs around Houston, and the average energy savings from a roof coated with our material is more than 55%. When we combine what we can do with fireproofing, saving lives, protecting infrastructure, and significantly reducing global energy consumption, all those stats that I mentioned don't mean anything. Our mission is what means everything. We've been gifted a technology that is going to truly transform the world, and we are thrilled to be a Houston startup in this amazing ecosystem. I would say vote for Cheers because they're much cooler than we are, but we would also appreciate your vote. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mike. Okay, GoCo, if you do have someone representing, feel free to make your way down here. We'll fit you in later. If not, you can still vote for them. All the voting is through that QR code. Okay, our next category. Speaking of life-saving technology, the healthcare business category is presented by Gray Reed. This set of finalists truly represents the future of healthcare and life sciences. I'd like to introduce Nancy Bostick, partner and head of mergers and acquisitions and private equity at Gray Reed, to name the finalists and reveal our winner.
I'm not sure what to do about that whole thing. Okay. So first, thank you, David. Thank you for the opportunity to be a part of this tonight. It's really wonderful to watch and to listen and to see what's going on. So Gray Reed is thrilled. I'm thrilled to be able to be a part of it. Sorry, shortcake. Thanks. Okay, so the finalists I'll announce, and I invite you, please do stand up and take a moment to enjoy this. It's Allotrope Medical, Medical Informatics Corp., Saranas, and Starling Medical. And the winner is Saranas.
There we go. Okay. Oh no, we might need you back. I know some technology, not this. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so from one of Houston's legacy industries to the next. As the energy capital of the world, Houston has the potential to play a major role in the energy transition, especially with the help of these companies with their innovative solutions beyond, within renewables, climate tech, clean energy, and beyond. I'd like to invite Juliana Gereiser of Greentown Labs to present this award.
Hello, hello, Houston. So I'm so thrilled to be here and celebrate the Houston innovation ecosystem. It's been 10 years I'm involved in the innovation ecosystem. And I think finally we're reaching this tipping point where things are really happening here. And I really think it's because we all work together. There's really a spirit of collaboration. And the Canon, the Canon has hosted Greentown Labs till we got our own building. So I'm really thankful for that. So let's start with the nominees. I really believe that Houston can be leading the energy transition, and it will be thanks to these companies and many others who applied and are really making a big difference in this ecosystem. So can we have the companies stand up? First, Semvita Factory. Great. Data Gumbo. Enercross LLC. Nanotech, Re3D Inc. and Renewal. And the winner is Nanotech.
Congrats to Nanotech. Okay. Okay, so let's hop back into our final group of People's Choice pitches for the next portion of the evening. And these are the final pitches. So if you were holding off, right after this is your time to vote. Lion Guard and Re3D, come to the stage. We'll have Lion Guard start. Joe. He's coming, woo! No pressure, no pressure.
All right. First, I'd like to thank Gal Media, InnovationMAP, and the Canon for hosting this event. This is so awesome. And I love the support that we get from InnovationMAP. I read that newsletter every day. It gets me excited to see all the activity here in town. So this city needs a lot of PR. Freaking awesome. So to my pitch, little known fact, managing technology and security, it causes your hair follicles to shrink. I am proof. It's difficult. I don't know what Raj from TechWave was doing with his hair. It's illegal. I don't know what he's doing. That's not right. But folks, what are we doing at Lion Guard? We have a why. Our why is about unleashing 10x outcomes for everyone, anywhere, anytime. Sounds like a grand statement. And we intend on doing this in the technology space. So the best way to think about this is an analogy. How many of y'all, can I get a raise of hands? How many have seen the movie The Matrix? Goes a little ways back. Okay, good. We got a reasonable amount. If you haven't seen it, you have a homework assignment. But there is a scene in The Matrix where Neo, Keanu Reeves, the main character, holds up his hand, and there's bullets flying at him from the agents, the bad guys. And at that moment, he finally realizes that he can see everything in the Matrix. Those bullets just drop, and what happens? If you guys remember, he sees everything as data. Everything turns into those green ones and zeros. It's unreal. Well, guess what we do? We do that to the technology stack. We turn all of it to data. Why do we do that? Because we need visibility across the stack. I lost most of my hair struggling, managing in technology environments, dealing with complexity from the Department of Defense to the biggest banks in the US, to the smallest of businesses, and we all struggled with this visibility across the stack. I sat in an office across from Lisa over here, and she saw me stressed out going up the elevator some days, and it was terrible, and I don't want this to happen to any other business. Companies like TechWave, which, by the way, thank you for sponsoring the event, amazing technology, companies like TechWave are out there helping people digitally transform their business, and guess what? We're making this huge transition to work from anywhere, and all this technology is so important to us. So what are we doing to make that happen? Well, we work with those service providers. We went from one service provider to now close to 1,500 service providers in the last 3.5 years. We're the fastest growing company in Houston last year, according to the HBJ. Sorry to bring up another publication. And we were in Inc. Best Workplaces. We really believe in our culture. We think it's so important to build a strong culture at the same time, trying to do these big things. And what are we going to do? We are aiming to be fundamental to managing technology across the globe. Those 1,500 service providers are across the world. We have 50,000 businesses. We started with one 3.5 years ago. We're in 50,000 businesses now across the world. We intend to get that to 100,000, 1 million, 10 million, 100 million businesses by way of amazing technology service providers like TechWave and others that are out there. So if you happen to know an IT or security person, wish them luck, take care of them. They're struggling, they need all the help they can get. That's what we're after. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Joe, and not just because you mentioned our newsletter, which you can subscribe to at InnovationMAP.com. Okay, last but absolutely not least, Re3D. Yay! Ooh. She's got props.
Always have props if you guys have seen us around town. So what if I told you that this water bottle, when I get done with it, could be ground up and repurposed to be the chair like you see here? Or better yet, what if it could be used to make surgical instruments on demand in the field for members of our armed services? These are two real-world examples that our customers and community are working on as we speak. Hi, I'm Samantha. I'm an Air Force reservist on the weekend, and during the week, I have the honor of serving as the co-founder and catalyst for Re3D alongside 20 amazing humans in Clear Lake. We got our start with 40K, I have too many props today. We received equity-free from Startup Chile, which allowed us to quit our jobs at NASA Johnson Space Center. In just 8 weeks, my co-founder Matthew over there, our genius and better half, prototyped the Gigabot. It's the world's largest affordable industrial 3D printer. We drove it over from Clear Lake to South by Southwest, and we're funded in 1 day on Kickstarter. And we're honored to raise over $250,000. This has allowed us to remain bootstrapped and open source as we work with dirty fingernails every day to now provide large-scale 3D printers in over 50 countries around the globe, generating over $10 million in revenue, profitable in our first year. But see, it wasn't enough just to make the world's largest affordable industrial printer. We wanted to go a step further, and using $2 million we received from the National Science Foundation and the many votes you all have given us in prior pitch competitions, the support from Bunker Labs, which Canon has been a great partner of, as well as the ION Houston, and we would be remiss not to mention Hello Alice. We have been able to modify Gigabot to directly 3D print from shredded plastic waste. We would love to show you this real time and to pick your brain on where we should go as we form strategic partnerships around the city as we truly enable sustainable and globally driven, but locally driven manufacturing. Thank you.
Thanks, Samantha. Okay, so it is now, you've heard all the pitches, it's time to vote. We have over 1,200 votes already, so get to it. It's gonna be a close competition. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up the rest of the awards, our final categories. The Space Tech category honors rising stars in out-of-this-world innovation. The finalists, and again, stand up and wave, Cemvita Factory, Cognitive Space, Nanco Aero, and the winner is Cemvita Factory. All right, from the final frontier to the field. Next up is the Sports Tech category, honoring startups with an innovative solution across fan technology, esports, and more. And the finalists are FitLift. Where are you guys? Yay. Mainline. And Seats. And our winner is Mainline. All right, our last category of finalists is the top founder under 40. This award honors an innovative founder younger than 40 years old as of today. Each of these finalists are shining stars in the future of the Houston innovation ecosystem. The finalists are Pamela Singh of Case Control, Tim Neal of GoExpedi, Kim Roxy of Lamique Beauty, Emma Foss of Medical Informatics Corp, who's tuning in on the live stream, and Emily Sisick of The Postage. And our winner is Kim Roxy of Lamique Beauty. Congrats. A huge congratulations to all 28 of our finalists and 7 winners. So I know we still have the People's Choice Award to reveal, but up next is something truly special to me. We're going to tally up those People's Choice Awards as we hear from our Trailblazer Award honoree. This award was established to honor a Houston innovation leader and advocate who's making a lasting impact on the Houston innovation community. Barbara Berger, Vice President of Innovation at Chevron and President of Chevron Technology Ventures, is a pillar of the Houston innovation community. She's not only made an impact on the ecosystem, but in her own words, she's not done yet. I'd like to bring up Grace Rodriguez to introduce our 2021 Trailblazer Award recipient.
Thank you. It's so nice to see everybody without a screen between us. So when Natalie reached out and invited me to introduce our next honoree, I had a Wayne's World moment of, we're not worthy. And I asked if Blair or Emily or Bob Harvey could do it because I wanted to make sure that we did her justice. Because the recipient of the 2021 Trailblazer Award is the indomitable Barbara Berger. She's a phenomenal leader. Yes, please. She totally deserves all of the applause in the world. Barbara has not only blazed a trail to great heights in a historically male-dominated industry, but she's also made sure to lift up so many people along her way. Barbara's influence and guidance for the launch of numerous startup ventures and organizations have made an indelible impact on our ecosystem, from her support to Rice University and the Rice Alliance to Houston Technology Center and its transition to Houston Exponential, to what seems like her support for every single incubator and accelerator in the ecosystem. In fact, I first got to know Barbara when we were starting Station Houston, and I walked up to her to introduce myself, and she said, "I know who you are," like, duh. And it was a pleasant surprise and heartwarming because first, it was great to meet someone who had a sense of humor, and then secondly, how she immediately responded told me that whenever Barbara goes into a project, she commits. She gets to know everything and everyone that she's going to be in the trenches with. And so, Barbara, thank you for helping me feel seen and heard. And then since then, as I've gone on to launch and lead Impact Hub Houston, like many others, I have benefited from the mentorship and her allyship and support over the years. So Barbara's contributions to our community go way beyond being president, her role as president of Chevron Tech Ventures and vice president of innovation at Chevron. Barbara makes sure that Houston's quality of life is also vibrant and thriving as a patron of our parks and hiking trails, as a patron of the arts, of the Houston Symphony, of our bayou. While she's an incredibly humble person, if you haven't known her before this, if you've spent even a moment in Houston, whether inside or out, you have felt the benefits of Barbara's contributions to the greater Houston area. And so it is with that that I have the honor of welcoming to the stage the recipient of the first ever InnovationMAP Trailblazer Award, Barbara Berger.
Grace, what am I supposed to say after that? So thank you. I'll just say a few things. It is so nice to be with so many people. We took this for granted so much up to 18 months ago. I'll start out with the 2 words in the English language that are the most important, and that is thank you. Thank you to Gal Media, to the Canon. Thank you to Natalie. Thank you to Grace. It's wonderful to be recognized, and this will be my one Chevron advertisement. You know, we say it's only human to be recognized, right? We say other things about being human, but everybody wants to be recognized, so thank you for that. And then a couple other things, and I thought a lot about this and talked to Natalie, is I really like the word trailblazer. You'll find I like it better than what was the first suggestion. And so, you know, we think about trailblazers, and there's like 2 things about them. And the first is that They have the courage. They have a vision. They have capacity. They're usually tenacious. They're not afraid to get bruised a little bit. They have thick skin, because sometimes when you're the first in, nobody really understands why you're trying to do it, and nobody really sees that vision. And so we see all of that, and we're very inspired by that. But I think it's the second part of Trailblazers that really gets me excited, is why do you do it? And if you do it because you just want to be first, knock yourself out. Really? But if you do it because you want to make sure the people who are coming after you have an easier journey, that's why you do it. So when I think about the people that inspire me, it's because of what they did for the people who came after them. And frequently they can't see that when they're doing the first part. So Trailblazer, it's a really great, it's a great label. I will wear it with pride. And many of you are Trailblazers. I'll say two other things. It's about building community. I come from a family of community builders, and every one of you is building this community. And I have the great fortune with the role I have of building two communities amongst many. It's the community in the ecosystem, and it's the community inside of Chevron. Because, when I came to this city, I wondered, why don't we have enough startups? I came from the Bay Area. And I went on a journey to kind of understand why don't we have more startups in Houston, and what would it take, and how could I help based on the fact that I work for one of those companies in the tall buildings. And one of the things was maybe we don't have a lot of startups because we have a lot of tall buildings. And so we're probably not going to change the number of tall buildings, but could we get the tall buildings and the small buildings to work together? And so that's what I've tried to do. And some of that is by the people in the tall buildings coming out and greeting the people in the small buildings, but some of it is figuring out inside the tall buildings how to be better, accommodating, welcoming, and figure out how to get the small guys into the big buildings and then help them grow. And so there's a whole bunch of Chevron people here. Tonight, they're part of that community where it's not just good enough to get to know the companies, it's not good enough to just invest in them. We got to figure out how to help them grow their business, and what's good for them will be good for us. And the last thing I'll say, and that's where I'll start with, Trailblazers is a great name compared to what it started out to be, is when you get to be my age and someone suggests that you get the Lifetime Achievement Award, you want to cringe and you think, oh my God, what do they think of me? And should I get up here and dodder and forget things and start drooling? And I decided, no, that wouldn't really be good. So Natalie was really good when the first thing I said is, no. Because, Houston, we're just getting started, and so am I. So maybe someday you can give me the Lifetime Achievement, but it'll be a long time from now. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Barbara. All right, now's the time. Let's go over those People's Choice Award finalists again. We've got Cheers Health, Hello Alice, GoCo, Lion Guard, Nanotech, Re3D, and Topple. And our winner is Cheers. Cheers to Cheers. All right, I want to thank everyone again for making this possible. To the Cannon, Gray Reed, Houston Community College, Vertex Community Bank, Bao Slice, which is next door, and we still have many pizzas to eat, and Four Roses Bourbon, and our presenting sponsor, TechWave. So thank you all for tuning into the live stream. That's it for the live stream. And to our in-person guests, we hope you stick around and enjoy some more food and drinks and networking. Thanks, everyone.